Imagine this situation. You have a serious problem. You're being accused of a crime. It doesn't really matter which one. What matters is that it could seriously affect your life. And now, you urgently need a lawyer. But here's the main question. How do you understand who is actually good and who is just pretending? Let me explain it as simply as possible. First, don't look at words. Look at results. A bad lawyer loves to talk. They can spend a long time telling you how great they are, how many diplomas, awards, and certificates they have. But the problem is, none of that guarantees anything. A good lawyer does it differently. They show real cases. Here's the client, here's the situation, here's the result. No unnecessary talking. Second, money. This is a very important point where many people get tricked. A good lawyer tells you everything clearly from the start. This is the price, this is what you're paying for, and these are the possible extra costs. You understand everything right away. A bad lawyer avoids this topic. They'll say things like, "We'll discuss it later," or "Don't worry about that now." And later, the problems begin. Strange charges start appearing in your bill, things you never agreed to, and you're sitting there thinking, what am I even paying for? Third, communication. This is where everything becomes obvious. A good lawyer explains things in simple language. They don't try to sound overly smart or confuse you. If you don't understand something, they explain it again. And most importantly, they stay in touch. You text, they reply. You call, they call you back. A bad lawyer does the opposite. They use complicated words just to sound smarter. You listen and understand nothing. And when you try to reach them, they disappear. Maybe they reply the next day. Maybe they don't reply at all. And in the end, you're left alone with your problem. Fourth, behavior. A good lawyer is calm and confident. They don't promise impossible results. They don't say, "We will definitely win." Instead, they say, "Here are your options, here are the risks, and here's what we can do." A bad lawyer, on the other hand, makes loud promises, like, "Don't worry, everything will be perfect." But in reality, they just want you to pay. And now the most important thing. The difference between a good lawyer and a bad lawyer is not in their clothes, not in their appearance, and not in how crasivo they speak. The difference is this. A good lawyer is honest, clear, and actually helps you. A bad lawyer confuses you, wastes your time, and cares more about themselves than about you. And if you remember just one thing, remember this. Look at actions, not words. That's the whole difference.